Hey guys, welcome to Avalanche episode 3. Wow, it feels so weird saying this. Like, seriously, it's been so long since I've released a City Skylines episode, and I'm pretty sure I've forgotten how to do voiceover, so if I screw this up, I'm sorry, alright? Okay, so first things first, sorry for being dead for so long. It's been 3 months since I've uploaded any video, except for the ones which I released last week with that huge story I put on my Instagram. But yes, I wanted to apologize because I was inactive for a very long time from YouTube, from Instagram, and almost all the social medias, which I will explain in a bit. But before that, I just want to tell what I'm going to be doing in this episode. It's pretty much what we did in episode 2. If you guys have forgotten what we did in episode 2, you can just pause this video right now and go back there and watch that. And in today's video, we're just gonna expand on the grid we made in the previous episode. So I had already put down the roads, and what we're gonna do is finish the remaining blocks which we made around the central station, around the central, like the centermost part of the city, where we put the tallest building in Avalanche, and we also make the metro yard today, because we will be setting up many transit lines today. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk the real reason why I was offline for such a long time. So the truth is, I was out of content, and I was seriously out of content. I was out. I had no more Avalanche episodes recorded, I had no more Hitman episodes recorded, no more Forza Horizon. So and I went into a little panic zone, because I usually plan my things ahead, and this time I did not have anything. So I mean, I plan ahead in a way, like suppose like Codex City was 15 episodes, so I had already finished 10 episodes by the time I released before even I started the YouTube channel. So I was already done with this, but I was sure I was gonna do that, so I went on doing it. But now I did not have any content left, so I thought I should take this really necessary break, and I was tied up with other things as well. But this break turned out to be very productive for me, as I have recorded so much content. I put on my story also previously, so I'm gonna repeat it here as well. I have around 20 episodes of Avalanche, I have about 4 or 5 episodes of Forza Horizon, and about 20 episodes of Hitman as well. So there's a lot of content coming up, and I'm kind of set up for the next 1 year at least. I have that much content that I can at least last a year without recording a single clip. So this is what I have been doing honestly for the past 2-3 months, and I'm pretty sure you guys will like all the content which is coming, because it's fresh right out of the box. And of course, people have been liking Avalanche a lot because of the level of realism I'm taking it to. Of course, it's not very realistic, because I am being kind of unrealistic in some places, but I am trying my best to keep it as realistic as I can. And as much as we have done till now, the city looks pretty realistic, and many people have been DMing me about how good it looks, and I really appreciate them. They know who they are, and you can always, reach me out on Instagram or Twitter or wherever you want. So yes, this is what I've been doing. I have a lot of content lined up for all my games, not only for City Skylines, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun, because there's a different variety. There's a simulation game where I build cities over here, then there's an action game, the Hitman games, both 1 and 2. I have not yet got 3, so once I get 3 I will start recording on 3 as well. Then I have a racing game which many people like. So yeah, there's a lot of things which are coming right now, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Oh yes, and I might upload videos on Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, as it's one of my favorite games after City Skylines, because the level of realism that game has cannot be beaten by any other. The reason why I have not uploaded any Microsoft Flight Simulator videos yet is because the game is crashing a lot. Yes, I'm not able to fly properly, because I think there was an update out in May, released by Microsoft, because of which the game is crashing a lot, and the game is kind of broken in some places, especially when there's autopilot and auto throttle involved in it, and when there are multiple peripherals connected to your machine, and you won't be able to fly the plane. That's how bad it has become. So But yes, Microsoft did release another update, I think on 30th August or something, which did fix some problems. Most of the crashes are gone, but there are still some crashes happening, because of which I am not able to play as of right now. So once those are solved, you will have some Microsoft Flight Simulator video coming out occasionally as well. By the way, just an FYI, I meant by crashing, I meant the game crashing, not the plane crashing. All right, I'm a very good pilot. I know how to fly a plane, so it's fine. The game is crashing, not the plane. So, update about the work which I did on Avalanche in these 2 months. In these 20 episodes, I have finished almost the entire downtown, the industrial area, the rail yard, and even the airport. Yes, I have finished the Avalanche Airport. I had posted stories about that as well, asking you guys to recommend me which airport should I take inspiration from, and I got many answers, and finally I chose, and after a lot of search, I finally chose John F. Kennedy, New York. So it was a very good experience building that airport. Honestly, I've not built the entire airport exactly how it is. I have made some modifications according to my wishes, because I have to miniaturize everything. I can't fit a real life airport in this entire map, so yes, I had to miniaturize the airport and make some changes according to my wishes. So yes, but I have tried to get the main gist of it, and I think it looks pretty good. I had released a few pictures regarding that, so you can check those out on my Instagram, which is linked in the description below. I have not started building any suburbs for Avalanche till now, although I have built the university, which is slightly, I would say, if you're watching the video right now, it is on the east of this part of the city. Yes, so if you're watching from now, it's on the east, and it is pretty big, I would say. It's pretty big. There are a lot of stadiums which were included in the varsity sports panel of the university's tab, and the city is about, I think, 3 lakh population right now, or 300,000, which is a lot, honestly. Only for downtown, that's a lot, because I think in Kodak City the entire population was, it's about 500,000, and when we talk about only the downtown, I guess it's about 150,000. That's it, or maybe 200,000, I'm not even sure, but it's pretty less compared to what I have done with Avalanche, and pretty good. By the way, if you guys are looking for underground trains, yes, those are underground trains, and those, but by the way, that's only the underground trains are only the cargo lines, not the passenger lines. The passenger lines are running 12 meters above the ground, and the cargo lines are running 12 meters under the ground. So you would understand, you can like, you would know there will be no cargo trains running on top. And I will be changing the central station as well. I have not changed it in this episode. I think that happens about 10 episodes later, so until then you guys can relax, sit back and watch whatever it is right now. I actually started facing a glitch, because of which I was not having any trains come in from my outside connections, and I honestly got scared, because I didn't want to redo the entire city just because one of the train connections don't work properly, and because of that one train connection, no trains were coming into my city, because of which I was honestly very scared. I'm not gonna lie, and I decided, I was at one point I was actually considering to restart the city of Avalanche, just because the trains weren't working properly. But somehow I got that to work properly with some mods. So yeah, that turned out to be pretty fine. And now you can see me build the rail yard. Actually, I will be building the rail yard. Sorry, my bad, the metro yard. I'm too lost today, sorry. And I will be using quad tracks in one part of it and single tracks alongside it, so that it looks pretty much like a 6-track thing, but it's actually not. So the single track will go straight into the downtown, and the last stop will be right in front of the central point of the entire city, and it will also go back towards the suburb. But for now, not right now when I build the suburb. I haven't even done that actually. But yes, the one of the tracks will actually turn left from here to go into the subway yard, and the metro is actually elevated, I think 24 meters above the ground, which is pretty high. And I think later on you might even see that I have made the metro tracks go right over the train tracks ahead, not here. Once we are almost outside the main downtown area, that's what I have done, and it looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty cool that the metro is running over the trains. Looks like a double-decker, rail network kind of a thing, and it looks pretty cool. And I've connected these metro stations to the one single line which will be running towards the metro yard. And the metro yard is not going to be very big, as it's in the right near the downtown, so I don't want to take a lot of space, but it's still pretty decently spaced. So I still haven't built the cargo network yet. I will be building it in the next episode. So in the next episode you will see me build the cargo station for the downtown, as well as the commercial area around the around this central hub, like this transit hub. As you know, I cannot keep residential homes around these because it's a very noisy place. There are trains, there are buses, there are metros going all over this place, so I cannot keep residential homes near it. So yes, I will be making that soon. And as you can see, some things weren't snapping to the grid properly, because of which I had to do this. I usually try not to come to this extent, but I had to because some places weren't perfectly aligned with the grid. So in this episode I increased the entire downtown by a block, so you will be seeing this kind of development at least until episode 6. So I am expanding one block almost in every episode, and there'll be a lot of population influx. So I think I've used one episode just to fix traffic in the city, because at one point the traffic became so bad that no cars were moving. So I had to make a lot of traffic changes, add a few interchanges. So you will see me build my very first custom interchange, and it's just it looks good. It's a very simple one, because it's the first time I'm building building an interchange by my own, but it looks good for a beginner at least. And there's a lot of development which is going to take place in the next few episodes, so there's a lot of work, honestly. Yes, there'll be a lot of traffic which you have to take care of, and you need to have good public transport so that people do not use the roads a lot. So I will be setting up more public transit lines such as metros, buses, and there will be no trams, not as of now. I'm planning to keep trams only in the suburbs like I did in Kodak City, but here it's going to be different from it, but yes, it will still be used in the suburbs only. And from episode 7 onwards you will see me build the industrial area of the city. So I know this city is not very industrial based right now, and nor it's going to be actually. It's just going to be a basic industries which serve the city. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said in the description of Avalanche, the industries in this city are pretty high tech and advanced, because of which they don't need a lot of things from outside, and most of the things are made inside the city, making it self-sufficient. So the next few episodes are going to be very interesting, as we're going to see some intense development in Avalanche, and the city is just going to look more alive, and I'm pretty sure you guys will like it. So in the next episode you will see me build the commercial area around the downtown, like around the central station, as well as the cargo station for the downtown. So I guess we're coming to the end of this episode. If you guys like my content, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.